DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Listen vision, listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea.
Hey!
Thursday night tea.
Say what?
Thursday night tea.
Can't hear you!
Thursday night tea.
Whoa! Thursday night tea! Welcome to Thursday night tea with Anthony. We are here live in the District of Columbia. Thanks for tuning in. We have a very packed, special guest show, field show today. We're going to start off with our musical guest. This guy is super talented. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm round of applause for Minnesota Vaughn.
Whenever y'all ready. This is the original song I wrote. It's called Key Bridge, baby. I wrote it on the key bridge. All right. Under the lights in such succession, each strand of hair is precious. Give my loneliness an exodus, gone and even jealous of this walk. Cross the bridge with my hand around your hip. You turn your head to watch the river. A kiss I shall deliver on your neck. Maybe your shoulder if I maybe sub out. Let's be official. No issues, baby, love has sent the signal, woman. Now let me tell you that I'm in it to win it, girl. You're gonna be getting it, 'cause my love's coming for you tonight on a stroll across the bridge and the river's tranquil and forgiving, making love to an autumn moonlight. Mama, your heart is racing, I can taste it, and imaginations blaze about with wonder and amazement. Comfort on your face, we take a breath, both exhale to the wind. It tells the tale can go from embers of the soul and a heart of rock and roll. We make a pact on space and time that will put it on the line and be official. No issues, mama, love is still the signal, baby. Now let me tell you that I'm in it to win it. Girl, you're gonna be getting it, 'cause my love is coming for you tonight on a stroll across the bridge and the river's tranquil and forgiving, making love to a ghostly moonlight. Now let me tell you that I'm in it to win it. Girl, you're gonna be getting it, 'cause my love is coming for you tonight on a stroll across the bridge and the river's tranquil and forgiving, making love to a ghostly moonlight. Thanks a lot, man.
You are super talented.
Thank you, I appreciate it, man.
We performed. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Hey, can you hear me now? And I'm with Sprint. We performed together at Busboys and Poets. Shout out to Charity Joyce Blackwell. She hosts an amazing show at the Busboys at Brookland every first Monday of the month. How long have you been performing?
Oh man, about 10 years now. 10
years.
Yeah,
Where are you from originally?
Dallas, Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, that don't mean it's heavier though.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I'll tell you that.
That was a nice little juicy tidbit. Remember that.
It don't mean it's heavier. It's spread out. It's a different kind of big. It ain't the big you would think it is.
You're gonna come back and bless us with another song towards the end of the show.
Absolutely.
Where can people find you at?
Man, on the Win, man. Usually I'm at on Instagram, Minnesota_Vaughn. But other than that, man, I'm just about bringing good music to people, man. Like I guess you could say it's not necessarily a lack of ambition, just so much as it's gonna come when it comes. So you can catch me. I do busking. I'm a firm believer in that. Yeah, just keep doing what you do and you praise God through it, and ain't nothing gonna stop you from getting what's due.
And you put the work in though. That's the faith. That faith without works is dead. Because you can wish it all day long, but if you don't put the work in, it's not gonna come to fruition.
It ain't gonna happen.
Minnesota_Vaughn.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be right back with more Minnesota and the rest of our guests for Thursday Night Tea with Anthony.
Listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
And we are back live at Listen Vision Studios here in the District of Columbia. Welcome back to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. I have a very special guest, my co-host tonight, Sarah Roach. I instantly fell in love with you when I first met you. You know, real recognize real, and you are so awkwardly hilarious.
Thank you. Thank you.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
About 8 months.
I'm like, are you serious?
8 months at the end of this month. It will be 8 months.
Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you
My
so
gosh.
much.
Where you from?
Springfield, Virginia.
Okay, how far is that away from here?
It's way out there.
Okay.
It's middle. I mean, I don't know. It's super south.
What do you have coming up? Where are you performing?
I'm with. I'm so sorry. I'm at Blue Iguana.
Okay.
With John Yeager.
Shout out to John Yeager.
It's not super confirmed yet,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be at DC Comedy Draft House like the 24th. I think it's still on the table.
Congratulations. Well, we're going to go ahead and speak it into existence as if it were already there.
I'm
So
hoping.
definitely. We've got a lot of special guests today, and we also have a lot of information to disseminate, so we're just going to rush on into it. First, we're going to be talking about some good news. Aren't you ready for some good news? Good news. Paul Manafort's home was raided for financial documents. Good news. Good news. I think we have a picture of, that's him. And he's actually on the phone with Oprah in that picture. You'll never believe. I think we have a picture of her on the other end.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everybody needs to pony up in the White House. Let's get these lawyers. 1-800-CALL-ME. You know those lawyer telephone numbers that when they chase the ambulances. Everybody needs to get a lawyer at this point.
Yes.
I mean, he was cooperating with the FBI. So we thought. And then they pretty much raided his home in a pre-dawn raid, searching for documents linking him to Russia.
Yes. I don't think he was cooperating enough, apparently.
Yeah,
Obviously.
clearly, he wasn't really disseminating the information that he needed to.
No, yeah.
Yeah, and it's time to go down. The whole ship.
Yeah.
I hope you can swim. Yeah, because this whole ship is going down. Yes. Next, a Russian plane flies over the Capitol. The other day, I saw this on Facebook, and you know how they have like Facebook news, and it's not real and things of that. So I thought that it was just, it actually happened. Mm-hmm. It not only flew over restricted airspace, it flew over the Capitol, it flew over the CIA, the Pentagon, it flew over Camp David, which is supposed to be secret. I don't even know where Camp David is. So I did my research and found out that it is completely and totally legal. It's like a treaty in 2011 that allows foreign governments to send like a reconnaissance mission to make sure that things are on the up and up in other countries.
The crazy thing is that with Russia, they've flown over us, obviously, but they have restricted areas that we can't. And I'm just like, hold on. Like
exactly.
It's Russia's so fishy. I don't.
Yeah, not the smell, but their actions. Their actions are fishy. Yeah, it's crazy, and they it's kind of like Russia being allowed to just fly over our restricted airspace. It's kind of like giving R. Kelly a hall pass in an all-girls school. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can do it, but it's just not a good idea.
And like we can't look in his closets. It's
no,
just like,
and because everybody's trapped in there.
Yeah, seems probably.
It's crazy. So, next, North Korea. You know, we talk about this a lot on the show, and I made it jokes. Clearly, it's no joke. Yeah, he's literally with Trump. He's egging him on, and they are literally trying to bomb Guam. I didn't mean to rhyme, but it just happened.
Yeah, and it's where all of our our B-1 bombers are.
So that's
crazy.
it's strategic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely strategic.
Half of me sort of thinks it's possible that like because Putin and North Korea, like I think it was 2014, forgave like 9.9, I believe, $billion of money that North Korea had owed Moscow, and he forgave that money. And I feel like North Korea and Putin are kind of like, let's fuck with Trump.
Yeah, they're definitely in the bed together.
Like, yeah, and and he's like taking the bait so hard, and sorry.
Yeah, that is not a pretty picture. I don't want to. I'm a visualist, and I don't want to imagine them in the bed together. But like figuratively, I feel like they're in the bed together,
Yeah.
and we thought it was a joke, but it's not. Even Hawaii is preparing for to be bombed, basically. Oh, look. Oh, breaking news. North Korea has just deployed their naval ships. They should be here at any minute, depending on the tide and the wind, and if the boat sinks or not. So there you go. Yeah, I'm not real. I mean, literally, if they attack us, then they're literally going to be destroyed. Like, I don't think that, I feel like they realize that. Or do they? I don't know.
I don't think their leader realizes anything that's real. I think he's very much in his own world.
Yeah, anybody that goes to Supercuts, I feel like. Yeah. So moving on, the opioid battle. Yes, we're having. Thank you, Kellen Rowe, for watching. Gwen, the Pridgeons are watching. Thank you guys. Scott, my brother. Hey, Scott.
Hey.
Thank you guys for tuning in. So the opioid battle that we are battling in this nation, heroin, prescription drugs, it's a dual-edged sword for me. A lot of people are saying that we need to attack this issue and, put all of this effort into funding and rehab and rehabilitation and things of that nature. But where was that rhetoric when crack was around? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember. It was basically like lock them up.
Yeah.
And literally there was no rehabilitation. It was like, why did you start doing drugs? And actually, Donald Trump said that the other day. He was like, well, they shouldn't have started.
Oh my God.
And coming from a rehabilitated addict, 18 months, woo!
Congratulations!
Yay!
Oh
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I want to say to you, Trump, but I'm not a big cursor. It's a dual-edged sword at best how they're handling it, but it is an issue. And meth, meth is eating up our community.
Yeah. You kind of brought it up. There are so many parallels between what's going on right now with opioids and kind of like the Nixons, their war on drugs, where it's like they're privatizing prisons, and they took out of Obamacare kind of mental health stuff and rehab help. And I just feel like everything together, they're kind of attacking poor people.
Basically.
Like trying to get people with addiction issues, probably financial issues, into prisons.
Because we can't go to that place that's $10,000 out by the seashore with the guy that acts like a robot in the commercials. We can't go to that rehab spot. Yeah. It's kind of like we just have to say, you need to stop, or just die, basically.
Right. And it's like, oh, thanks for the advice. I'll just stop now.
Yeah, it's horrendous. But I think that there needs to be a conversation, especially with parents and children, about drugs. Talk to your children. This is where it stems from. It stems from talking to your children about drugs. You cannot sweep it under the rug. You have to attack the issue. So we are going to go to break right quick, and we're going to come back with the super funny, hilarious Sarah Roach. Are you ready? Yay! We'll be right back with more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony coming up.
Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
And we're back with more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Welcome back to the show. I have a super funny, hilarious comedian coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the super funny, the super hilarious, the super producer, Sarah Roach.
I recently had to cut back on my drinking. It was getting a little bit out of control, and I realized that I needed to cut back one day when I was going to meet my girlfriends for a couple of drinks at a bar. And I stopped on my way out, looked at myself, and had like a quick pep talk with me. Sort of like, hey, Sarah, I know you're going out drinking tonight. Please try to be cool. And then future drunk me was like, bitch, I'm always cool. I'm like, all right, well, do you remember last week when you got super drunk and tried to take your Nuva ring out? And like crown some random guy with it? I was obviously flirting, clearly. Okay, how about the time you came back home and urinated in your own dresser drawer? All over your own sweaters. Okay, well, it's summertime. It's okay. It's like, all right, how about when you tried to go home with an obviously homeless man? Okay, so you're telling me I should only go home with people who have homes? That's a fair point. I'll stop drinking so much. So I've stopped drinking more than like 2 drinks when I'm at the bar. But as my drinking has gone down, I've been smoking a lot more. Weed, of course. And and it's kind of gotten me into some weird situations. Has anyone here ever been so high that you found yourself at like McDonald's at 2 a.m., but on like a Tuesday? Like trying to open your coupon app just to realize it was a screenshot that you had taken, and then to have the woman at the register say something like, ma'am, this is Taco Bell. Like, all right, that's cool. I have a few girlfriends who are in like really bad relationships. It'll be like, hey girl, you should probably dump your boyfriend. He's super mean to you. He doesn't listen to you. I'm pretty sure he's cheating. And my friend, she's like, Sarah, you don't understand. He has a executive member Costco card, so I can't just walk away from 2% cash back on up to $1,000. No. Like, all right, I get it. Fair enough. And I can't judge too much because I do the same thing. A guy, I could be on a date with a man, and he could be holding like a bloodied machete and have like a hockey mask on. Be like, hey girl, I'm gonna murder you. Also, I have a dog. I'm gonna do weird things to your body after I murder you. I'm like, oh my god, you have a dog? What breed? Like, what? Can we talk about your dog? So I get it. Bad relationships. I'm so sorry. Okay. So I'm in a pretty new relationship, and he's a lot older than I am. We both like to give each other shit for certain things, kind of prank each other. And one of our first dates, he was kind of rubbing it in my face that I'm super young. So we were doing dinner and a movie at his place, and he poured my wine into like a sippy cup. That's funny, I get it. And then dinner was like dinosaur chicken nuggets. Like, okay. Hilarious. And then the movie was the best of the Wiggles. I'm like, all right, like you've pushed it too far. So to get him back, I had him registered as a sex offender. Thank you. My name's Sarah.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Wait a minute, and where can they find you?
Oh God. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Rochasaurus. It's Roche.
Yeah,
Asaurus, not like the bug. Yeah, and then it ends like the dinosaur.
Sarah was Sarasaurus Rex, right? It's something like that.
It's Rochasaurus.
Rochasaurus. Thank you so much, Sarah. You're an amazing comedian. We're going to be right back with a master vegan specialist, entrepreneur, restaurateur, Dr. Baruch. I got it right? Yep. Hey, there we go. Stay tuned to more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. We're live here at Listen Vision Studios. I have an amazing special guest today. Public speaker, motivational speaker, entrepreneur, restaurateur, published author. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm round of applause for Dr. Baruch.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You are super accomplished, sir. Like, you are my motivation.
No, I'm stressed. That's what I am. I'm stressed. The more I take on, the more stressed I get. But I appreciate you bringing attention to some things that I've done. Sometimes I forget. I get so caught up in all the new things I got to get done. I happen to be dyslexic.
Okay.
So as a business owner and dyslexic with attention deficit disorder, you constantly are creating new. You're constantly moving to new levels, trying to figure out how you're going to make these new things happen. But it's good, you know, and I appreciate you recognizing it. It's a good thing. I just started. Actually, I started my business career on Georgia Avenue, right down 3 doors from here, 2608 Georgia Avenue.
And which business was that?
That was Everlasting Life.
Okay.
That was our first iteration of on Georgia Avenue, Everlasting Life.
And for those of you who do not know or you're not familiar with the DC area, Everlasting Life is one of the top vegan restaurants in this area. As we all know, my boyfriend is vegan, and Kevin the Fat Vegan Sutton. And it's difficult. I'm not vegan yet. I'm not saying that I won't be ever, but not yet. And it's super difficult, preparing meals for each other, and going out to eat.
Sure.
Explain why you chose the vegan route.
Well, I've been a vegan for 41 years now. So back
My
then.
God, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was quite an accomplishment. And I decided I wanted to stop going to other people's neighborhoods in order to get healthy food. So we said, let's start in my garage. I started in my garage, 20 items, 5 different households that I was delivering products to. It took about 6 months before I tapped into a drug rehabilitation center, maybe the one you were at.
Oh my God, that was the first time I've ever laughed about my addiction. That was a good one.
Rap Incorporated was the name of it. But he started buying supplies from me, and I was like, wow, this thing is going to take off. So we moved down 2608 Georgia Avenue, and it's progressed on from there. Now we've got 3 locations. We're in Capitol Heights, Maryland. We have also, that's Everlasting Life in Capitol Heights, Maryland. We have Evolve Vegan Restaurant in Tacoma Park.
We went there the other day.
Right next to the Tacoma Park Metro Station. And then we have Vigoritos, which is our version of attempting to create a venue where people can eat healthy vegan food without, challenging their rent budget. You know, we want to make it affordable.
And which brings me to another point.
Yep.
Kevin loves my macaroni and cheese, my vegan macaroni and cheese, which takes $3,462 to make.
Yes.
Why is vegan food so expensive, but burgers are $1.99?
Well, you have to ask somebody who's laying on a bed having their prostate removed, you know, to see whether, would you have rather spent the money on some mac and cheese, some healthy mac and cheese, or that greasy stuff that you were getting from somebody that has caused you now to have your prostate inflamed, you can't pee, you have discomfort, and now they're removing it, which will mean you will not have functionality for the rest of your life. And when you start asking those questions, then you start realizing that, well, wait a minute, maybe it's not that expensive after all. And trust me, you could come to everlasting life, and we'll you know, give you a slice of ours, and we'll let you, you know, maybe decorate the top, so that now going forward, he'll think that you made it, but really we did, and it's a lot less than what you said.
Cheater, pumpkin eater. So one thing I do love about, I think it's a quote that I read about yours, it's eating healthy without sacrificing the taste.
Right, absolutely. Well, we believe food is your medicine. And this isn't something that just came about. Of course, this was ancient, many, many years ago, that we understood food to be your medicine. And now what we've decided to do is make the best medicine taste good. So we have now taken your collard greens, your kale greens, your macaroni and cheeses, your olives, all kinds of different dishes. We've taken those dishes, broccoli. You know, people don't eat broccoli. I was just eating Brussels sprouts at Everlasting Life. And we make it taste good because we know the nutritional value is high. And we want to make sure that we're getting that nutritional value. We don't want to find ourselves like so many people getting sick and dying, getting sick very young and dying. You're seeing so many people now, you know, Anthony, you're seeing celebrities become vegans all of a sudden because the information is getting out. I've been out here for 22 years in the vegan food business, and now people are just getting it, and they're saying, you know, I'm going to change for the rest of my life. I'm going to eat healthy. Well, why wouldn't you always want to eat healthy?
Routine.
That's
they
my
have to
question.
break that routine.
That's my question for you. Why wouldn't you always want to eat healthy? Come on, man.
That's true. That's
I'm
just
just
one.
kidding.
No, I'm saying like now I feel convicted. The
But
spirit
there you
has
go.
moved
We
me.
got another convert. Where's the applause? You know?
I think we have images of some of
some of the food, or me.
Let's see.
This
The convert. I've been converted.
your conversion
Jacob, do we
clap.
have images of the food that? Let's see. Some of the delicious. Okay,
That
that's
is the world famous macaroni and cheese,
Yo.
the one that you're going to get and share with your friend, so that you can be the hero that I've been for the last 22 years.
and it's delicious.
Thank you.
It is delicious. What's the next? Do we have another one? Okay, is this what I think it is? It is a vegan cheesecake.
Yes, that is not a. Yes, that is a vegan cheesecake. I'm sorry, I'm looking at it. No. That's
is
a
it?
strawberry. That's a strawberry
Shortcake?
shortcake.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm sorry. You should have let me see it before so we could have gotten through that. But anyway, yes.
And look at this.
These-
Please explain these.
These are vegan drumsticks. Vegan drumsticks. Not to be confused with chicken drumsticks. These are vegan. As you notice, that stick there, each stick is symmetrical. It's the same in each one of them. And
like a popsicle stick.
Otherwise known as a dowel. But go ahead, yes. And that's just good eating, man. That's making the food look good. It's a salad on top of, soy. There's fermented soy, tempeh. So we've got tempeh. We got a whole lot of good stuff going on inside of that. Is such an excellent dish, and you can get that at Evolve. That's something that we prepare at Evolve.
Now, I have a question for our viewers.
Sure.
For people that are trying to come from how they've been raised, and switch over to a vegan lifestyle. My boss at Lock Love, shout out to Lock Love Salon, he and one of his friends are actually trying to cross over.
Sure.
What is a good way to do that? Should you just do a cold turkey, or should it be like a process?
I think everybody's different. For me, cold turkey worked, because I had seen enough, I'd heard enough, I'd experienced enough. I didn't want what everybody else was getting. I said, you know what, that's it. I'm not doing this. It's done. And I can do that, but not everybody can. So I would suggest, for most of you out there in the viewing audience, consider doing it in measure. And learn as you go, so that you're justifying each step that you're taking with the right information to make it make sense to you, because you're going to articulate this to all of your friends, family, and loved ones and make them understand why you made this choice. Because if you can't articulate it, they're going to make you look silly, and then you're going to go back and you'll be having, you know, a pork chop in your mouth or something. And that's
Yeah.
just not the way to go.
But you have to be knowledgeable about what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Like one of my friends, you know, was eating cake the other day, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you know, I'm a vegan now," and I'm like, "Well, that cake has eggs in it." You know what I'm saying? And so does the ice cream that you're eating beside it. So you have to know, you know, what the ins and outs are of being vegan. As far as business is concerned, for our young business owners, what is a good way for them to start, to just jump right into owning a business?
Well, I think what you do now is you partner with people who are doing what you want to do. So, you know, come if you want to get into the restaurant business, come hang out with me. I can show you what you can do. If you have skills, then you can begin to develop your own line, or you might be able to provide us with a line of food that we can offer for through us, but by you. And, you know, developing relationships like that is the best way to go, rather than to start fresh at the bottom. It doesn't work as well as leapfrogging and getting in the game where somebody else has already established a customer base. They've already got a location. They've already got a kitchen. They're paying rent. They're paying taxes. They're paying their insurance. So all of that's done. All you have to do is jump in the game with your skills and say, boom, I can do this for you and help you make even more money. Well, you got my attention. You know, so if you're good, then that's a great way to get in the game rather than try to start from zero. And likewise, you get a chance to learn from the processes of an existing business. You learn the things to do and the things not to do. And you know, I think that's the best way.
Okay, last but not least, what is eLife Media?
eLife Media is an institution that I created because I realized that the content of what it is that we were consuming nutritionally was destroying our health. I likewise realized that the content of what it is that we were consuming intellectually is likewise destroying our intellectual health. You know, we're damaging our ability to think and to make things happen progressively and positively for our lives. So we created that, Brother Reggie Gaskins and myself. We created eLife Media in order to be that vehicle that could do what I was doing in the food business in the media space.
You're basically a life coach, a motivational speaker, entrepreneur, restaurateur. Where can people find you, and where can people find your restaurant?
You can find me on Facebook, Dr. Baruch, Dr. Baruch, and I'm also at drbaruch.com out on the internet. And just so that you understand the difference, I'm a naturopath. I'm not a medical doctor. So my website also is IamNotAMedicalDoctor.com. So when the FDA and those folks come out looking for me, I let them know on the front end, no, I'm not a medical doctor. And my restaurants, you can catch us again on Facebook, Everlasting Life, and Evolve Vegan Restaurant, and Vigoritos, a vegan burrito shop. And the addresses are 9185 Central Avenue in Capitol Heights for Everlasting Life. That's our flagship. That's the mother. And our first daughter is Evolve Vegan Restaurant, right next to the Tacoma Park Metro Station, 341 Cedar Street, and 6904 4th Street, which is just down the street from Evolve, is Vigoritos, where we offer, again, vegan burritos. Again, the vegan diet on a budget.
Dr. Baruch, thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate you coming and disseminating this information.
Great.
Check him out on Facebook. Go by his restaurants. We're going to be right back with super funny, hilarious Rob Coffee to blaze the stage.
Thanks.
Come right back to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony.
Listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. We have a super funny, hilarious comedian coming up to set the stage ablaze. I perform with him all over in D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Rob Coffee!
Woo! Thank you so much, Listen Vision. How you guys doing? Doctor, I appreciate the advice. Just to let you know, I do my greens as well every day. It's weed, but it's greens. I don't know if you do anything of that nature. It's good for me. I had mine from a doctor. My doctor gave me a medical card, so I was proud to say that I have it now. I'm doing a lot of things to change my life for the better. I went from flowers to dabs now. I don't do the flowers anymore. I don't know if you know the weed references I'm replaying here. Not in the least. Okay, so let me talk to the young black guy here. You guy, you look more of a pothead. Let's talk to you, brother. Let's talk to you, my friend. Do you smoke, sir? Do you smoke weed? My man, I want to shake your hand after we get off here. Like I said, I did get my medical card, man. You got to get one if you live in the city, man. It's the best place going. It's a lot safer than the trap house, I'll tell you that. I used to go to the trap house and be scared, you know what I mean? As a black man, you go in there and think you're going to get some shit. They got guns and coke and heroin. I'm like, dude, I just want weed, man. That's all I want. But I had to get my medical card because my weed man tried to get clever with me one day, right? I go buy a 20 bag of weed from the cat, right? He gonna look at me and says $20.10. Brother, what is 10 cents for, man? DC charge 10 cents for bags now, so I was like, brother, if you don't put my shit in some toilet paper, I'm not paying that 10. I don't even pay the 10 cents at Walmart. Why am I pay you just because you think you the man now, I love smoking weed, man. Some of the greatest inventors were potheads, man. You a doctor, you understand where I'm coming from. Like the Wright brothers. These dudes invented the airplane. You have to be high as shit to figure out a reason not to want to walk no more. These niggas like, the hell with flying, brother. We gonna figure out, the hell with walking, we gonna figure out how to fly. They was like, what is flying? I don't know, just keep smoking, brother. We gonna figure it out. And I love it, man. And then you get the munchies. Oh, my doctor, I'm telling you, the munchies is what causing me to have this. Because you get the munchies, the foods you come up with, brother, you know what I'm talking about, man. Doctor, I've had spaghetti and peanut butter together, sir. That is some delicious shit. It might not be healthy, but it's delicious, you know what I mean? Y'all look at me like I'm crazy, but with a blue Gatorade to wash it down? Shit, man, y'all don't know nothing about good eating. That's good eating. I'm gonna have my colon taken out, I'm sure, because I am not doing nothing healthy, doctor, but I think I'm gonna be all right, though, man. I think I'm gonna be all right. I gotta smoke weed. I do comedy and comedy life, man. This shit is single. It's you don't get no love from no women. So you a singer, you can just and they throw their panties. I gotta tell jokes. They were like, okay, bye. You're not funny. I'm like, shit. I tried, but I don't know, man. It's lonely being a comedian, man. I find myself eating unhealthy now, man. Like really unhealthy. I'm gaining weight and shit. And when I realized I gained weight, I sneezed and my titties shook a little bit. I was like, I need to do something healthy because this is not working right. You know what I mean? It's bad, man, being single and lonely, man. I find myself watching porn like SportsCenter, bro. I watch that shit all the time. Ain't nothing wrong with watching porn, man. We all adults here. Ain't nothing wrong. Because women get freaky as shit when they watch porn, bro. Let me tell you. Women be getting nasty. They be trying to test you sometimes. Like, let me ask you, you ever had a female lick your nipple before? Look, he don't even know how to ask. He's like, Dude, it's exciting. Trust me. I didn't know I was going to like it. You know what I mean? Because when I first went over there, she was all getting freaky and licking on my ear. And I'm like, oh, shit. And she went down. And I thought I was about to get some special attention. No, she stopped at my nipple and was like licking it, making it hard. I'm like, why are you making my nipple hard? Who is the man in this relationship? You know what I mean? But she was like, nah, chill out. I got this, baby. So I was like, all right. I'm laying there. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I like it. So I started thinking like females think. I was like, let me put these junks together and see if she can do both of them. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nope, I'm an A cup. I can't even do it. I am an A cup. I am an A cup. Now that's about my time. I'm going to stop messing with y'all. I am Rob Coffee. Have a great rest of the evening, people.
Yo, Rob, wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Where can we find you?
Rob Coffee, Rob_Coffee, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Right now it's Burt Coffee because I was kind of scared about that Rob Kardashian thing. I ain't want the ladies to mistake me, so I dropped the Rob off my name. So my name is just Burt_Coffee on all the social media.
Okay, and where are you performing coming up?
Actually, I have a show in Alexandria. I can't think of the exact address. I'm doing a show with Chevis Richard and Tony Woods. And then September 15th, I'll be down in North Carolina at the Red Cafe, also with Chevis and Tony Woods.
North Treford, North
coming
back. Hey, check them out.
Back.
Ladies and gentlemen, give another warm round of applause for Rob Coffee.
Thank you very much,
and we're going to come right back with more
much.
Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. It's me!
DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Listen vision, listen vision. TC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. It's me. Yay!
Yeah.
We're gonna hop right into Disney pulling
Uh-oh.
from Netflix.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're out of here and they're gonna start their own streaming.
Oh, Disney started their own streaming?
Yes, their own streaming company.
Wow.
Like who they think is gonna pay monthly to just see Disney.
I would thought you would, Sarah.
But see,
I mean,
it's
I will.
also,
I'm just saying other people. That's a horrible.
Didn't you come for your cat loving abilities by saying that?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know they own ESPN.
I didn't know that.
Disney
Yeah,
owns everything.
Yeah, so it's not just like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Okay.
It's definitely other programming that they're going to be taking with them. Shout out to Dr. Baroque. He's about to leave. Thank you so much for
Have a
coming
good
by
one,
the
Doc.
show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Yeah, so they're out of. I mean, do you think? I read an article that said that it won't even hurt Netflix.
Really?
Like it won't even nip the surface, because do you know that Blockbuster was offered Netflix
Wow.
and they passed on the deal, and now Blockbuster is out? Yes, and Netflix is worth $40 billion.
Jesus Christ.
Do you also know that at Netflix the employees get unlimited vacation days?
Stop.
Wow.
I don't even know how it works.
I mean, you
I
just
tried to
upload-
research it.
You just upload
Unlimited-
videos all day, so how can that be
Yeah.
hard work? You just hitting send all day long. so-
Unlimited vacation
think that-
days. It's
Wow.
almost like you're the president.
And it is worth $40 billion?
$40 billion. So, and then they're about to do all of these, Netflix about to do all these other things, but there are so many other streaming businesses that are about to pop off because of Disney.
Yeah.
So, with comedians, we're just always looking for that coveted Netflix special. We have so many more options now.
Yes,
Yay!
we do. You know now that the Netflix have that they offering like $1 million for independent writers and stuff like that, independent videos. Like if you shoot a video and it goes viral on the internet, they throwing out $1 million to like any new people. Like everybody's doing it. Like Adam Sandler did. Like his next 5 movies or something are going straight to Netflix. Like a whole bunch. Nobody's going like through the movie scene anymore. Everybody's going to
it's
Netflix.
antiquated.
Yeah.
And no one has time for the lack of diversity.
And that is ridiculous. They even just giving money away. That's why they $40 billion. Jesus.
I'm just ready for my Netflix special.
I know, right?
I'm ready for my close-up.
I cannot wait.
So we have this is what we call comedian taboo.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna try to get Jacob, Kevin, and Minnesota Vaughn to guess what we're trying to say without using the words. That's what we're gonna play. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna go first, just as an example.
but I'm gonna actually do it. So I can't say any of these words, and you have to watch me. If I do, you.
I'm okay.
Yep. And I'm gonna start the clock. Rob, you can start the clock.
And go.
Not many, but no. Disney. We were just talking about many.
Mickey.
For whom the blank blank toll. Blank yard dog. A Russian. You're going as fast as a Russian. Those artificial, those vegan chicken bites were flavored. No, what's the hot sauce?
Wow.
The Beer Baron. What's the rest of it? The whole name of it. What is it? It's a no. Yep.
Wow.
Oh, Janae Monet walked this. Oh, I said walk.
Oh, you did.
Time.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Okay.
How many did you get?
So I got.
You got 5.
5.
Oh man.
And they were all.
I really got 6, but it deducts if you say the words.
5 easy.
So are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh my.
Turn it over.
Ready? Set. Go.
You might tell your child to stop doing this.
Take your brother's feet out of your mouth.
A little bit more violent.
Fighting, beating, stop hitting, smacking, spitting.
With. Can I do the plural?
Nope.
Crying.
Am I allowed to skip?
Yeah.
So helpful.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are all easy. This is
This
amazing.
is awful. Okay. This is in like when you're between 9th grade and 12th grade. This is like
Football.
football. Okay, yeah. I didn't. It's like a person who plays football, probably.
You said play.
God, this is the worst. A selfie that's.
Time. Boo. Boo. Let me show you how to do this, son.
I've never.
Here we go. Who's gonna be the timer? Ooh. Okay.
Go.
It has a lot of legs.
Spider. Octopus.
on this time of the year, something you do around that time with your girl.
Caroling.
What you do with your girl every year around that time? No, come on. No. Something you always do.
Buy gifts.
Temptations.
I got nothing.
All the. I can't say the first word, so you should know this. Skip. Trick or treat.
Halloween. Yes.
Well-
Who is it? I mean,
Trick or treat.
candy. Give me something to eat. Candy. Halloween. October.
After December.
January.
December go backwards. October. You said October?
Yeah, it was
so
like
that's
the second
2.
thing, yeah.
And then the other one was mistletoe.
Oh.
Mistletoe. I couldn't say kiss or nothing.
Oh, you can say.
I couldn't say nothing. I was like, oh my God. He cheated anyway, but it's all good though. I had a great time. This was so fun. Anthony,
Yes.
what we gonna do now?
We're back. We're going to have Minnesota Vaughn play us on out. I'd like to thank all of my guests, Dr. Baroque, Sarah Roach, Rob Coffey. Thank you. We appreciate you tuning in to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Minnesota Vaughn is going to take us out. Thank him. And make sure you check him out on social media.
Oh, there you go. I feel like I saw it and I was like, are we on?
Charleston girl, I got some love and a lot of cash. Listen, whenever life begins to swirl, I think of you and it ain't so bad. I know we've come a ways, but I've still got to tell you some more, girl. Listen, I know we've had our days, but I love you, and you're every bit of my world, groovy. Oh, 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 little firefly that run around, Lord, it sure enough was getting to me. Groovy, little firefly, Lord, your every touch, warm and sure enough is getting to me. I'm cruising through Savannah, girl, I flip the top just to flash your hair, baby. Sail away the ocean blue, I heard the beach wipes away despair, baby. I know we've come a ways, but I've still got to tell you some more, girl. Listen, I know we've had our days, but I love you, and you're every bit of my world, groovy. Oh, 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 little firefly that run around, Lord, it sure enough was getting to me. My childish things in any of them, put it on the line. Listen, she put her hands upon my face, everything about to be alright. I traveled quite a ways just to stand here and tell you something sweet, dove. Listen, I was a broken man, but you mended with ambition, oh, and tough love, groovy. Oh, listen to me, little firefly that run around, Lord, it sure enough was getting to me. Groovy, little firefly that run around, oh, it's so enough was getting to me, Lord.